Legend of Total War here with part 8 of my Shogun 2 Blitz campaign as the Order. Alright, so previously we've, I think the previous episode was actually quite a long one, but we're on turn 5. We've conquered Iwate after vassalizing the Date, but we still need to deal with the last of their forces, well actually, the majority of their forces, right here. Now this is going to be a difficult battle, but we just need to get on and get it done. So yeah, looking at this, you know, auto-resolve probably would yield a reasonable result, but we need to do better than that. It's a good thing they've got increased replenishment now. Now, if we're going to lose any troops, let it be the what's it called? The Yari Ashigaru, because they can be very easily placed. It could be a while before we go up against another strong army. It could be when we go up against the Uesugi, which is probably unlikely to be this turn. It'll probably be next turn. Just the distance that we need to travel, even with the full stack now, it is quite vast. But next turn we should be hitting a higher concentration of settlements. Alright, our reinforcements are coming in from over there. That's where we need to get set up. It's a bit of a downside doing this, is that it disables us from starting off strategic. Tactically, with a good setup. Hopefully they act passively though. If they act passively, that's to our advantage. We've got the archer superiority, we'll just pick them apart bit at a time. It's okay if we take a few casualties, we just can't be losing like half of our archers. That would not be good. I'm kind of glad to be rid of the Yari Samurai, to be honest. They made the place look untidy. Right, so there they are over there. And it does look like they're being quite defensive. Now, they've got 4 loads of archers. So that's something to take into account. What we want to be doing is getting into a one-sided skirmish, one where they can't possibly win. Or even do much damage to us. Now, if they take the high ground... I mean, perfect situation would be if they threw their generals at us right now, we killed them, minimal losses, and then routed the entire army. That would be perfect, but that's unreasonable to expect that. So what are they doing? Are they coming at us? Keep the bow units up front. You guys need to go a little bit wider. Now, I'm pretty sure we outpowered them in every way, shape, and form, except in cavalry. But that's not really going to count for much if they send their cavalry to shoot us, to charge into our spears. Alright, so far so good. They seem to be like teasing at possibly attacking, but then chickening out at the last second. So what are they doing? So they're a little bit tired, that'll certainly help us. Okay, no point getting into loose formation. We've got archer superiority. You get into loose formation when you want to waste their ammo. Because you just end up taking up way too much space. Alright, when they start getting in close, then we move in. And get into spear wall as quickly as possible. So they're getting into position. Okay, now we need to get into position. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, we're probably obstructing our guys just a little bit, but that's okay. Because the Yari wall is fucking strong. Okay, cavalry, come around the sides here. We got to get rid of these archers. It might be a good idea if we could wait until the enemy general is dead. So taking a few losses, but nothing major just yet. See, they're fairly low in morale, their units. Okay, shoot the fucking general. How are we going? It's alright. It's a big battle. We just got to be careful. Just fucking annihilating their units. They can't keep up with our Ashigaru. We got the best peasants in the world right here. Okay, just get ready to strike the bow Ashigaru. The whole army should be just about ready to rout. Okay, now hold your fire. There we go. The whole army's on the rout. Don't shoot. I think that was fucking perfect. I mean, yeah, a little bit of casualties here and there, but really not much at all. Considering what we're up against, this is a big army on legendary difficulty. Now we just need to make sure we run down as many of them as we can. No point sending them in; they're not going to be. They're not going to be fast enough. I was going to say. It doesn't really matter if we don't kill them all, because it just means another fight, another level up for us. The difficult part's over now. Really try to get rid of those bow Ashigaru, because the other ones don't matter. Yeah, if you can get them, then great. If not, not the end of the world. So this unit here took a bit of damage, but you know, we've got plenty of archers. It'll recover. It's a good thing we've got increased replenishment. Just try and kill as many of them as we can now. I don't think these guys took any damage. Let me just check that. He took 1, but that's okay. No, the plan went perfectly. They came at us, we held the line here. Look, if we have a look at them, like, they get heaps of fucking kills. These ones took a bit of damage. It's easy to merge the Ashigaru, because these guys took damage because the archers were shooting at them. No, shoot the bow Ashigaru. Not shoot them. Run down the bow Ashigaru, because I definitely do not want to fight them again. Yeah, see, they didn't manage to catch it. What's this over here? Katana Samurai. I didn't even know they had those, but yeah, get rid of them. But yeah, the most amount of kills are going to the generals. I didn't even use Inspire, because I didn't need it. Sometimes when everything's going on, you just don't have time to click all these silly abilities. And yeah, I mean, they do help, but not enough to like, oh, that would have won us the battle even better. I mean, it would have just, you know, might have stopped we've got 5 of my guys from dying. Okay, where are you? You can't stop running them down. Where are they? Oh shit, we're not going to get them in time. They got most of the Katana Samurai. I don't think the army is destroyed. Because they just all fucking fled. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I don't think auto resolve would have yielded that kind of result. Nope, he's dead. Fantastic. That's all I wanted to see, because I don't need to chase them down. I mean, yeah, it's good in a way if we could get some more experience, but oh my god, he needs 17 wins to get to the next level, and the next level is just for that really, and that'll help a little bit. We don't need that. I really would like this, but you know, you gotta pick your wins. All right, so how long will it take this guy here to recover? 4 turns. It would have been not better if it could have been a little bit more evenly distributed. Like, this guy here took the bulk of the damage, but you know, that happens. Okay. So yeah, with these guys here, we'll move them into position now. Coming down here, let's get ready to hit Mino. So first things first, actually let me just check something. How's the public order up here now? So I left that unit there. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to take it with me anyway, because you can't drag more than a full stack. So if we exempt it from taxation, public order's fine. And it will be fine for the duration of... Actually, it's completely fine. We don't even need to build the sake den if we don't want to. Okay, so looking at Mino, let's just see if we can get one... What are they called again? Saito. If we can get one last agreement with them. No,
Speak and do not mumble.
it's not worth it.
Honesty and clarity march forwards together in
Let me
negotiations.
just see something. Yeah, I can't exchange a hostage in order for just a lump sum payment. Alright then. Well, we go and declare war on them then, shall we?
Let us hope that today...
They join me on everything. And because they've left all their forces out here, we don't have to do anything. Alright. You've still got some movement, but you're kind of the general. This is 19 units, by the way. So it'd be great if we could get a general, but it's not crucial. Okay, then we just have to send someone in to make the attack. Someone who's got heaps of movement so they can actually make it back here. We need to fight it manually because I'd like to recruit from this town. So let's get on with that, shall we? Okay, so everyone's getting into position here, and this is obviously not going to be any sort of challenge. They can just shoot to their heart's content. Now the thing about these guys, it's a completely fresh army. They've got no experience except for this unit here for some reason. And yeah, that's the end of that. And that ends Saito. So that concluded nicely for us there. Because once Realm Divide hit, they weren't going to stay loyal. Okay, well we can't vassalize them again. So we just peacefully occupy. That's another way we can lose honor, is if we loot towns. We don't want to do that. Just out of curiosity, I just want to make sure that my general still has full honor. Yep. No amount of betraying will fuck me over. So that's good. So what does that leave us with? We've now got 16 settlements. And yeah, that's going to be pretty close to Realm Divide. That's the last of our I don't know, whatever. So, looking at Asai, let's have a look here if they want a peace treaty. I'm just curious, that's all. Would they... Okay, they'll become vassals, but I can vassal them myself, but I'm just curious as if I can get some money out of them. Ooh, I can, because I don't mind breaking it. Who gives a shit at this point? Very nice. Can we exchange hostages? I want to take one of theirs, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll see what I can do in regard to that and get some more money out of them. So that's good, because it's a little bit dwindling at the moment. Because it was at 4,000 before, but that's okay. Get these guys up to here. And then after we've taken this, we've got the long trek down to hit Ichigo. We're gonna take out the Uesugi all in one turn if we can. Now, do the Uesugi only have one region, or have they managed to take two? They've only got the one. Now, we saw their army here last turn. So they would have had to have moved it, obviously, in here somewhere. It would be... Here's the thing. We're going to have the same situation with them as we did with the Date. If they're in their region, we have to fight them. It might actually be best if they were actually sitting in their settlement. Like, if the Date were in the settlement, we would have lost a lot less troops. Because I got enough archers to be able to deal with that. The thing is, they had so many archers that they might have been able to block every area. Meaning that only a head-on assault would have worked, which would have been a disaster. So, depends on the situation. Anyway, the Uesugi didn't seem too strong. But then again, neither were the Date, and they managed to do... Not heaps of damage, but it's noticeable. Anyway, I'm just going to pause the recording as I move my troops around. Okay, so we've moved our guys into position here, so they're ready to attack Ugo. They'll have a few reinforcements, enemy reinforcements that is to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem. Now down here, I managed to get a peace treaty with them in exchange for 3,400, and yeah, so that's a bit of money. Then I just declared war on them again straight away. And if we have a look here, my dishonoring treaties, Tab has really been racking up quite a debt. But that's okay, who gives a shit. Now, let's go in and attack Omi. Now, I think that these guys will actually come in and help me, because they're at war with Asai as well. Okay, I need to... not showing me my range of movement. I'm a little bit stuck, so I got to just be careful on how I do this. Okay, I don't think I can get any closer. If you could just go in there. Oh, beautiful. So they're gonna fight for me. So the Iki and the Sakai. Great. This is a good opportunity actually to get these guys killed. So what I'm going to do on this, let's have a look at their forces. Okay, individually, I mean combined, they have slightly more power than all of that. Just slightly more. So, yep, I'm going to set them to assault, and we'll just see how they do. And I'll finish up whatever's left. The main thing that I want them to do is take out the archers. If they can take out the enemy archers, then I'll handle the rest. But yeah, we want them to go in first so they get themselves wiped out. And then, yeah, we just finish off the dregs. I mean, they might even win the battle for us. And we get all the rewards. Thanks to some guys we're not even allied with. We don't care about them. They're just at war. Yeah, so just do this. And wait for reinforcements, which are coming from here. So let's just speed that up. Okay, it doesn't allow it to speed up too much. Because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of troops on the field. Keep things somewhat organized.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Yep, okay, so we'll just come over here to stay out of their way. And we'll just see how things go. Because the thing about this army, and this is so fortunate that this actually happened, since we don't have a general, the only way that these guys can recover casualties is if they're sitting inside of a settlement. So it would be great if they could fight and manually resolve, well, not manually resolve, if they could fight a field battle, because there's always a chance that we'll get a new general. But it'll have to be, well, we'll just see how we go. So after this battle, those guys will be teleported back to their homes. If they don't get completely wiped out, that is. Which I doubt that they will. Because the Iki, they're cowards. Let's speed up a bit. Once their army's dead, I'm sure we'll speed up a bit. I gotta get my new computer. Thing is, I'm still waiting for my payment from December from YouTube. I always get them a month late, so I can't really purchase it until I get that money. Money from December. Had a look at what I want to get. Just waiting on getting it. Actually, by the time you guys watch this video, I probably will have it by then. Those of you don't know, trying to purchase a new computer. Been trying, well, did the whole December fundraiser, the whole New Year's thing. Me getting absolutely smashed, drunk, that is. Raised a fair amount of money. It'd be good. I don't like to drink, but it would have been good in that particular instance if I could have held my alcohol a little bit better, so I could have made a bit more cash. But it's fine. As long as you guys are entertained, that's the main thing. Because if it wasn't entertaining for you, then you're not going to want to do it again. As in donate. But we'll see. So anyway, let's concentrate on this battle now. So they're coming in like idiots, attacking head on where their archers are. And that's absolutely fine with me. So yeah, if they could take out only their bow units, that's all I want them to do. I can handle everything else myself. Because they're the only ones that fight back against archers, you know, from down here. You know, as they climb up, they'll probably I don't know. Have to fight them, I guess. That's fine. So these guys here, the Sakai, right, getting shot to shit. I wonder if they get the AI bonuses. I'm pretty sure that they do, because, you know, they're allies with us. Because the AI on Legendary difficulty get lots of stat bonuses, making it somewhat useful to have allies with you some of the time. The problem is that they're stupid as shit. The thing is, though, I think the way Creative Assembly designed them was not necessarily to be smart, but to be fun to play against. Because if you want an AI that's really intelligent, they'll fuck with you big time. They'll they'll set up heaps of ambushes, they'll skirmish like crazy, they'll flank you, they'll be very annoying to deal with. That's why a lot of people don't like playing with me, because I'm not fun to play with, because I try so hard to win. And the AI, I guess, is designed just to be more fun for you. Whatever. I think on Legendary difficulty, they should have different AI presets. But whatever, I don't care. Right, so they're fighting some Boa Shigoro over here. These guys are climbing up the walls. Because of restrict camera, I can't see too much. But we can get in close on this because we don't need to micromanage the battle. Yeah, why not have a bit of a cinematic fight, since it doesn't really matter. Fucking restrict camera though. If I get any closer there, it's not good, so just have to put up with it. I'm only able to watch it from this angle. Because bloody restrict cam. Okay, looks like the enemy's holding out pretty well. Just looking at their bow units, that one's down to half strength, that one's barely been touched. Still got a lot of reserves over here. And these guys over here, they're breaking. To some extent, I'm kind of rooting for Sakai, because I can finish this off, that's no problem. But, what I might do is bring just a couple of them over here, bring a few of them over, and aim specifically for the archers that are in the fight. Because that's what I need to be getting rid of before they get back to their fortifications. This one here is not really an issue. He's being shot at. Because these guys here, they're not going to hold out much longer. Look at this fucking stupidity. Spread your archers out. Anyway, they'll send in their other units once they're out of ammo, and send these guys in. Yeah, just have to absolutely make sure these guys are wiped out, the Boa Shigoro, before our guys have defeated. So we've got Boa Shigoro coming around this side here. Not really a good thing, but whatever. Who cares if you shoot the Sakai troops? To shoot the goddamn Boa Shigoro. This is a kind of friendly fire I don't mind. Okay, more troops coming in over here, aiming specifically for, of course, the Boa Shigoro. Hopefully they're not trying to land here. Okay, now get rid of that other one. I think the other one's gone. What are they doing? You got more forces coming up over here. What are they doing? Okay, get back. If they get near the wall, I don't want to be there. Yeah, get out of range. Anyway, we did a bit of damage. I don't want to take any casualties on this battle if I can avoid it. Okay, let's take these guys around over this side here so I can shoot this prick. Which will, of course, help our allies. I don't care about my allies, but... you know... help them help me. That's what we're trying to do here. Okay, they're aiming over there. That's okay, as long as they're not aiming for me. Look at these guys sitting in their bow units in melee. Like a bunch of noobs. I'm totally fine with it. So get in range, get completely in range and wipe this prick out completely. Like I said, if we can get rid of all their bow units, we're good to go. We can just take our time and finish them off. Okay, this guy's having a bit of trouble shooting. Get in a little bit closer. Okay, just a handful of them left. Come on, take him out. Okay, that's all of those archers. They've just got... where is it? They've got 22 of them over here. Just be mindful of them. Don't help. Because I don't care. I don't care if these guys come up here and die. In fact, it's good for us if they do. It saves us having to deal with them another time. So they get away. Okay, they're just shooting, but they'll run out of ammo soon. Ah, here we go. They're sending these guys in, hopefully to die.
My lord, our ally has fled, abandoning us to the enemy.
Really? Which one has fled? I mean, I still see their general here. Oh, maybe like one of their units ran away. That's fine. Definitely want to be taking out those bow units. Our allied bow units. Saves me having to deal with it later down the track. So yeah, at this stage here, we're rooting for Sakai. Because all I needed them to do was take out the bow units. There's just one bowman left. And he's about to die, I think. He's good. We're good to go. We're not going to take any casualties in this battle. But it looks like the Iki are just going to overrun them anyway. Could have been good to get these guys killed, but they would have just spawned new ones. Right, getting close and have a look at the fight, I suppose. It's silly how the Iki bow units are actually holding up against these guys. But maybe just because they're so badly outnumbered. Can't get closer. I know, I kind of can't stand just sitting there watching a melee. I know some people love a close-up battle of that kind of shit, but I can't stand it. It's not why I get these games, to watch these silly melees. Do it for the tactics. Alright, good. So they still managed to win, so it's up to them now to finish it off, if they're going to. I mean, they might just sit there and expect me to bloody finish this. That does seem like what they want me to do. Alright, that's fine, this is easy. It's just I wanted them to go in there and get a few of their troops killed. That would have been nice. Yeah, just a handful of troops, no archers to worry about, just go in there and shoot them. Overall, this is a great battle for us. No losses, and, you know, ally, future enemy, got absolutely wrecked in the process. For no gains for themselves. They gained nothing. Except their generals might gain a little bit of experience, which really doesn't matter that much. Okay, battle's over. And I go in to finish off the last of them, I claim the victory. Doesn't matter if it's close victory or not. Or whatever. I mean, I didn't lose any troops, so who cares? Hey, I didn't lose any troops. It was all stupid allies. Good they lose. So that was the Sakai, I think. No, Iki. They lost 4 divisions there. These guys didn't even get involved. They only lost 2, but their units are just wrecked. It's going to take them forever to bloody fix it up. Yeah, they just go straight back there, because I was hoping they might help me up with the next load as well. So yeah, we make them vassal. So they give us a free unit. And we can see there, Kyoto. So the Hattori are down here as well. It would be good if we can deal with them on this turn. So keeping these guys as a vassal, I don't see the point. Are they at war with all of our enemies? No. We are at war with the Hattori, and I think I can get a peace treaty with them if I bribe them with a tribute. But it largely depends on how much of a threat they are. Usually the Hattori is one of the hardest factions to deal with, because they get very strong. They've got one of the hardest starting positions though. Yeah, that's just in terms of AI. Now, before we declare war on them again, let's see what we can get.
To your words for a time. Do not waste this chance.
Yeah, we can't get anything with them. So it was really just that free unit. That free unit of Yari Ashigaru. These are Oda long Yari Ashigaru. They're different ones. Why did I get a different one? These are pikemen. And they're expensive. Comparatively. You get a huge bonus versus cavalry. I mean, I'm not too concerned about the cost that much, but I don't know, I kind of would have preferred the regular ones. I mean, they're certainly good against cavalry. The bonus versus cavalry, not quite as much, but it's not worth twice as much upkeep for an Ashigaru unit. Let's have a look at the difference to them though. So, armor 2, morale 8, melee attack 5, melee defense 4. Looking at this. Okay, so they do have better stats, they've got more armor. Still, I don't think it's worth twice as much. Anywho, we're not at war with the Shogunate just yet. How close? Oh, it's pretty close to getting us fucked in that regard. Anyway, let's go on and get this done.
Let us hope that today ends well. Now speak of your wishes.
Yeah, whatever. Stab them in the back where they belong. And yeah, this is an easy one to deal with. I'm glad that my allies didn't damage the settlement at all, because I'm going to need to recruit from the settlement. You know, we're going to need a lot of troops to take out the Ashikaga Shogunate without many losses. I kind of want to pull off something that Voland did against the Ashikaga Shogunate, except, you know, he did it like on turn 1 with the Hattori. What I want to do, what he did, what I'm trying to refer to, is he managed to lure the Ashikaga Shogunate. This might have been 2 separate campaigns that I'm thinking of, but whatever he did. He lured the army of the Ashikaga Shogunate outside of the region, and then sent his army in to attack. And then, of course, when he took it, the other army just disappeared. I can't remember what campaign that was on. Voland was a master of Shogun 2. and I feel like I learned a lot from him in watching some of his videos. He doesn't do Shogun 2. He doesn't do any Total War stuff anymore. In fact, he barely even makes videos anymore. He's not the nicest guy, but then again, neither am I. You can't like. I might get the world record with this Blitz campaign. That won't make me better than him at this game. Depends on the physics of it, like, if there's more of them attacking at one time, then yeah, that'll be very effective, but I don't know. Let's get in there and just shoot them. It's pretty easy. So yeah, why did they give me this unit as opposed to just regular ones? It doesn't really make sense. I'd like it if they gave me some bow units. That being said, there's not that... We've kind of got enough bow units. You shouldn't be in that group. Now, I'm not certain if I should be walking around with a 20 stack army with something that doesn't have a general, because, well, I'm just not certain if a man of the hour is impossible on a full stack army as opposed to a 19 stack army. So that's something I'll need to experiment with when the opportunity comes around, when it's finally time for them to fight a field battle, to get the chance to get a general, because otherwise they're not going to recover any casualties. Not that they need to right now. They don't have any casualties thanks to the Iki and the Sakai. I don't know, when it came to Shogun 2, I just never really got that into it. Like, I remember buying the game when it first came out, and then shelving it for 2 years, and only coming back to it once I became Legend of Total War. And that was only because I only became Legend of Total War through Medieval 2. And I remember with my Iki campaign, it was my attempt to sort of like prove that I was really good at Shogun 2, but it's a shit campaign. Like, I won it and everything, but I made so many fucking mistakes. The problem with that particular campaign, I played it like it was Medieval 2, and I shouldn't have done that. Too aggressive, made too many mistakes, manually resolved every single fight. Yeah, doesn't matter. Like I said, I still won it. Peacefully occupy that. And yeah, that's good. Alright. Situation is looking good. So that's our 17th settlement. So that's 2 that they've taken this turn. At some point we're going to have to betray them, but I don't know. They're useful for the time being just to sit there as a buffer, and we're trading with them. They don't like us anymore though. So I love seeing these guys here. They're just so badly wrecked. I could come up here and totally smash them, but we need to deal with people we're already at war with. I don't see any reason why we couldn't actually reach... Yeah, we've got enough movement to easily get to Iga. Now, just out of curiosity though, the Hattori, they do own this region down here, Yamato. So it might be better off if we can get to Yamato first, but that would require us to get to Kyoto. Now, Kyoto's got a full stack in there, which I can deal with. But what if there's a force outside of it? That's what we need the ninja for. He sabotages them, and we can guarantee that works using save scumming, and then make sure they don't show up to the battle. And then if they, attack Kyoto, they're crap at doing it. We'd be able to stop them, because taking Kyoto has all kinds of benefits. Imagine taking Kyoto. Taking Kyoto on turn 5 is not really that impressive as opposed to what Volan did, taking it on turn 1. But the goal of this campaign is not to take Kyoto straight away. It's to take the whole map as fast as possible, which is what we're working on. And taking Kyoto on turn 1, for one thing, not possible, I think, with Oda. Not even with exploits. And 2, not beneficial towards being at a blitz. Anyway, I do want to take Ugo, but the episode's run for long enough, so I'm going to end it here. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 9 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.